Every day, this factory consumes 40 tons of palm oil and 20 tons of coconut oil.
Palm oil at 6 degrees mole, heated to keep it liquid. Its high lauric acid content creates the rich lather that defines premium soap. Sodium hydroxide, SNO, one of the most caustic chemicals in the factory, precisely measured to within 50 grams.
Saponification. How fat molecules meet sodium hydroxide and split into soap and glycerin, a 4,000-year-old chemical reaction now automated at industrial scale.
Glycerin separation mente, the reactor produces two products. Soap goes to the finishing line, glycerin copies and base.
The soap paste, 60% soap, 40% water. The drying process will remove that water, leaving pure concentrated soap ready for finishing.
The spray dryer runs. Liquid soap enters at the top and falls as a hot mist through rising hot air at 150 degrees.
Soap noodles meet Dove's signature moisturizing cream, fragrance, and whitening agents. The secret formula that makes this soap different from every other.
1/4 moisturizing cream, the signature ingredient that sets Dove apart. Precisely 25% by weight in every single bar.
The 3-roll mill. 3 massive steel rollers compress the soap under 50 tons of pressure, removing air pockets and creating the silky smooth texture.
The plotter vacuum removes trapped air while the soap is forced through a mesh that gives it final smoothness.
The continuous bar, 75 millimeters wide, emerging at 3 meters per minute. Enough soap to produce 12,000 bars per hour.
grams brills, accurate to within 1 gram. The cutter adjusts its timing 12 times per second based on weight sensor feedback.
The stamping press, 20 tons of force applied for 1/10 of a second, pressing the Dove logo 3 millimeters into the surface, the bar's signature identity.
The vision inspector checks 800 bars per minute, logo depth, centering, surface cracks, and edge quality. The flow wrapper seals 10 bars per second kerning, each one wrapped in branded packaging that locks in the fragrance and protects the surface from moisture. The wrapper, food-grade paper lined with moisture barrier foil, designed to keep the soap's fragrance locked in for 8 months on the shelf. Three bars per multi-pack, the best-selling retail format. The carton is formed, filled, and sealed in under 2 seconds. 24 multi-packs per master case for it. 72 bars per case, loaded by a 6-axis robot that never drops a pack. 60 cases per pallet, 4,320 bars stacked in a cross pattern by a robot that never gets tired. The warehouse holds 1 week's production, 3.5 million bars of Dove soap, organized in rows by batch and destination.
20 pallets per container freezed, 86,400 bars per truck. 10 trucks dispatched every day to distribution centers across the country.
The quality lab tests every batch. pH must be between 9.5 and 10. Moisture below 14%.
pH 9.7, perfectly balanced. Too high and the soap irritates skin, too low and it doesn't clean. The narrow range that defines a quality bar.
The penetrometer measures hardness dip. The needle should penetrate exactly 2.5 millimeters under standardized force.
The fragrance blend out, 7 individual oils mixed in exact proportions. The signature Dove scent that consumers recognize blindfolded.
Each fragrance oil measured to within 1 gram. A 10-gram error changes the scent profile.
Three industrial boilers generating 12 tons of steam per hour. And of the heat that drives saponification,
6 lines, 500,000 bars, monitored from one room, line speed, reactor temperature, moisture content, and packaging counts updated every second.
Clean in place between batches, 90-degree caustic solution for 20 minutes, acid rinse, then fresh water flush. The liquid Dove line blend, solid soap base dissolved in purified water with extra moisturizing cream. The same formula, now in pourable form.
The bottle filler dispenses 500 milliliters per bottle, accurate to within 3 milliliters.
500 milliliters. The fill level is checked by a gamma ray sensor after capping. Every bottle within 3 milliliters of the declared volume. Four varieties from one base: original white, unscented sensitive, gray men's care, and cream shea butter. Each requires a different fragrance and additive profile.
5% pure shea butter Vapung, imported from West Africa, melted at 42 degrees, and blended into the soap noodles for the Dove shea butter variety.
Dove Men Plus Care, the same base formula with activated charcoal for the gray color and a woodsy fragrance blend. The plotter switches varieties in 30 minutes.
Dye change in 4 minutes. The stamping press accepts quick-release dyes for each variety. 8 different logo dyes are stored in a rack beside the press.
The noodle silos hold 12 hours of production stock, a buffer that allows the spray dryer and finishing line to run at different speeds.
The weigh belt feeder delivers soap noodles at exactly 600 kilograms per hour, controlled by a load cell accurate to within 100 grams. Zero waste. Every rejected bar returns to the plotter, re-extruded, recut, re-stamped. No soap is ever lost, only recycled. The water plant treats 60,000 liters per day to Sprania, removing soap residue, glycerin traces, and
Shift change go. 500,000 bars produced today. The evening team will produce 500,000 more before midnight.
Mỗi ngày em rút cài, tôi đây lên một tay điện rồi, một hai bê tâm chậm nhịp hèนะคะ
Mill maintenance every 72 hours. Roller surfaces are chrome-plated steel that wears under 50 tons of daily pressure. A 4-hour service that keeps the line producing for months.
The glycerin column purifies raw glycerin to 97% purity, pharmaceutical grade. Sold to
every 10 bars of soap produce 100 milliliters of glycerin, the hidden revenue stream that makes soap manufacturing even more profitable.
The packaging store holds 2 weeks of wrappers, cartons, and labels, enough branded material for 7 million bars of Dove soap. every wrapped bar through the metal detector, scanning for ferrous particles as small as 1 millimeter. The final safety gate before boxing.
The night shift. Same process, same precision, same 500,000 bars. This factory The vacuum temple, minus 0.8 bar. The plotter operator adjusts it by feel as much as by gauge.
Weekly deep clean Gladfelling. Every machine disassembled, pressure washed, sanitized, and reassembled.
The energy dashboard, gas consumption for boilers, electricity for machinery, water for cleaning, every kilowatt and every liter tracked for efficiency targets.
Every drum of palm oil is tested on arrival. Acid value below 1. Iodine value between 44.
500,000, another shift, another 500,000 bars of Dove soap. By tomorrow morning, 1 million bars will have been produced.
From plotter to pallet in 90 seconds. Extrusion, cutting, stamping, inspection, wrapping, boxing, and pallet.
The pilot plant, every new Dove formula is tested at 100 scale first. 10 kilograms instead of 10 tons, catching any problems before they become expensive.
Four compressors delivering 10-bar air pressure, powering every pneumatic valve, every air jet, and every packaging machine in the factory.
Wear test. Running water dissolves the bar at a controlled rate. A premium Dove bar lasts 45 minutes under continuous flow, proving density and quality.
Every pallet scanned into the system. Batch number, production date, quantity, and destination. Full traceability from reactor to retail shelf.
Six lines, 500,000 bars every 12 hours, 1 million per day, 365 days a year. The world's appetite for Dove soap never stops.
The cooling tunnel, 22 degrees for 4 minutes. The bar must reach exactly 30 degrees before the stamping press can create a crisp logo impression.
The curing room, 2 weeks at 25 degrees and 50% humidity. The bars lose another 2% moisture, becoming hard.
Die change in 6 minutes.
Hotel bars, 40 grams each, 2.5 times smaller than retail. This factory produces 100,000 hotel bars per day for hospitality chains.
Fragrance retention testing. Bars stored for 3 months are unwrapped and evaluated. The signature Dove scent must remain recognizable after 18 months on the shelf.
Fire safety, monthly testing of 300 sprinkler heads and 12 foam stations. In a factory that stores
the polishing brushes, soft nylon bristles that smooth every edge and give the bar its silky surface finish. The final touch before wrapping. Every additive weighed to within 5 grams, the recipe card specifies exact quantities for each batch. One batch makes 5,000 bars, so every gram matters.
The reactor stirrer spins at 60 RPM, creating a vortex that ensures every molecule of oil meets sodium hydroxide.
Morning meeting. Yesterday's OEE was 92%. Today's target is 94. Every percentage point equals 5,000 more bars of Dove soap.
The night leader walks 6 kilometers per shift, checking every machine, every sensor, every product. 20 years of experience in every step. 2 a.m. fleet. The world sleeps, but the factory produces. 500,000 bars tonight, 500,000 tomorrow. The conveyor belt never stops.
Quality sampling every 2 hours, even at 2 a.m. Bars are tested for pH, weight, hardness, and fragrance. Quality has no shift and no schedule.
"5 a.m. The morning clean. Every conveyor belt, every mold surface, every roller cleaned before the day shift fills the line with fresh Dove bars.
The morning team teething. 200 workers, fresh uniforms, clean gloves. By 7 a.m., all 6 lines will be running at full speed.
The green button and the line awakens. Plodder, cutter, stamper, inspector, wrapper.
The first bar of the day, tested immediately for weight, moisture, hardness, and fragrance. If this bar is perfect, the next 500,000 will be too.
Peak production. All 6 lines at full speed. 8,300 bars per minute flowing through washing, stamping, wrapping, and boxing.
"25 years at the reactor broke. He can tell the saponification stage by the sound of the stirrer. Experience that no sensor can replicate."
Two backup generators, enough to power the entire factory for 72 hours. Because 1 million bars of soap per day cannot stop for any reason.
I'm serious, he just walked right past the safety cone. I couldn't believe it.
Oh man, some people just don't pay attention.
Well, at least we get a break from it for a few minutes.
900,000 and still climbing. By the end of the day shift, 1 million bars of Dove soap will have left the production lines. 1 million bars of Dove soap in 24 hours. From palm oil to branded bar, need the extraordinary factory.
Afternoon dispatch tannins, 10 trucks loaded with 86,000 bars each. 860,000 bars leaving the factory before sundown.
Another day fades, but the production never does. As the sun sets, 1 million bars completed. Tomorrow again, 1 million more.
Six lines, 1 million bars, 300 workers, palm oil, coconut oil, moisturizing cream, fragrance, saponification, drying, milling, extruding, stamping, wrapping, every bar perfect.
From oil to bar in 48 hours. Saponified, dried, refrued, extruded, stamped, polished.
1 million bars every 24 hours. 365 million bars per year.
The incredible Dove Soap Factory. Thank you for watching.